NASDAQ. We're a bit stoked on the markets. What are we talking? I am your host, Alan Palmer, technical analyst, old human floor locals. Okay, AI here. They just came out again today. AI is going to be. They're going to finish off the white collar jobs in 2 years. I don't know if Elon said that or somebody else said that here. What are we looking at here? We're just going to take a glance here in cattle here. Let's look at the June cattle here because I got some levels here. This is from the 2020 crash, this one right here. It's actually the high of the day here today. We got over it. See, when you get over these levels, you're running stops, okay? And you come up to something else, and then you finally settle back and you closed under here. I'd watch this levels. This is June lives, 217.48, 218.55, and what was that? 1940. You know, and I have an analog, which is a previous roadmap. And if you need to, you want to hear what that is, email me, arp@nasdog.com. All right, what's happening with normal people? Okay, silver is, silver's still balls to the wall here. This is a little 12-minute chart here. These are record highs, okay? So let me put it up a little bit. Okay, this is a possible, okay, if you sit behind a screen, okay, and you come out, you make new highs, then you get back under the highs here. For example, just say like right here. Okay, you hold the high, you hold the old high, okay, and then all of a sudden you close under it once. Here it is. It comes back up, gives you one test here. And what did we break? $1.50, 59.45 to 58.21. Okay, this is what it looks like over here. I got a little trend line over here. You're going to see these little possible neckline tops here and a lot of things. Well, not a lot, but here is soybeans here. Same kind of thing here. You can see here, this is March beans, 11.29, and the goats, that means 3/4. Here would be your left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Who knows, but we all know the Chinese, they lie, they cheat, they steal, and they back out of grain contracts, okay? I'm talking about the CCP here. Here's bean oil here. This is a daily. Here's another one, I've been talking about this, okay? We bought this down here in the Dees contract, okay? We got back up to, it was 52 then. Maybe it was this one. Anyway, here, another place just to kind of step off here. See this right here, this low, okay? We start holding these old highs, okay? I don't know, we're just in big trading markets. End of the year, okay? So keep your sights small yet big. What's one of my rules there? Small ones add up. Small winners add up. Okay, here's corn. Corn came up into this area yesterday, okay? I had one person that wanted, just sell a little bit. I was just like, I'd throw it up there at 52. Because you see this, these trend lines right here. The teals, these are based off candlestick trend lines there, just so you know that. You need to learn that. I would highly suggest it. Depends on the time frames also, but it's definitely something for traders to, put in your toolbox. This is wheat. Got nothing to say. Wheat is just, I don't know, it's wheat. It's wheat. Somewhere every day they're harvesting wheat. This is gold. Yeah, I should have. I'm out of order here, but we go fast. Here you got the green. You got an orange up here. Here you came back down to the red here. Actually, as a matter of fact, look at this. You had an upside down bar. What is this? This is a longer term. This is my longest intraday chart. And so here we just went up and made a new high here by. Let me throw this up on a 12-minute. Okay, so this is a 12-minute here. You come up to this green, come back down here, come back up. You make a new high, okay? And then you get back down here, or you put a sell stop, say, maybe at 42.68 I mean, if one was so, or you're just sitting here watching it, and then you sell it back short there, okay? Just where you can have a buy, and then you have a buy stop right here, okay? So you're risking like $4 or $5. And, and then whatever you get, you get. Hopefully, right? But the main thing is having the discipline to use stops. You don't have to think about it then. Your original bet was wrong. You know, you said you're going to risk whatever it is, 250, 500,000 bucks. You're going to risk a certain amount. Put the stop in, you know, and if your levels are right, or you happen to subscribe to somebody that's got pretty good levels, i.e. me. Okay, oh yeah, let's go to the crude oil here. I'm going to do stocks last. Crude, we had the olive buy here. We came back up to the green here. Okay, so here's the olive buy up to the green. You got a trend line right over it. Okay, stops could be over here. Here and here. Look at this. Okay, just all of a sudden you just have lower highs here. Just it doesn't. It's just we're looking for hints. Okay, we're looking for hints. So that is crude oil. Let's just take a little peek at the NASDAQ 100 futures. This is a green here, 518 here, can or can't play. You had an orange up here. We kind of went out in no man's land, possibly got where this gap was over here. There's another gap that was off the highs here. I think this was up at the all-time highs here. So and then here in the NAS here, 25,482 here. That's last week's close, okay? And last week was the month. So, and that's where we got a little dogfight here, you know. It's holiday markets. Take the money and run. You know, take the money and run. And then here, let's just take a glance at the S&Ps. You know, this is what it is. Nothing's perfect here. Oh, as a matter of fact, this is last Friday here in the S&Ps. Okay, you post a monthly. There's another monthly settlement price. Okay, so we're under 2. Okay, these are very short levels, short-term indicators, whatever. All right, I think we'll end this here, but let me just give you a look here. This is NASDAQ. This is live. Today is December 3rd. Okay, so this is an intraday chart here. So we got 2 green bars up. Okay, I just drew that trend line here for later in the day here. And this is a weekly here and a monthly. But we just came down here. The 1006 bar here, this can be a counter trend bar, you know, where if you're looking to sell it, you sell it after the first 2 buy bars. Well, anyway, here we could be maybe doing higher lows. Okay, and so anyway, we came down here to this 519, this green. We came down here to 20, call it 22, round down. So that might be possibly how you play some of these levels here. So if you need anything, email me, arp@nasdog.com. Trader rule, adage, or excuse. When a market continues beating you, beans, yen, S&P, etc., give up because it does not owe you your money back. And we'll do 2 of them today. Don't always try to hit a home run. Singles and doubles can really add up. And, in a holiday market here, don't look for singles and doubles. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.